Seth Rollins' WWE career ends after tragic car accident. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. This is the moment no one expected, the news no WWE fan wanted to hear. A career that defined an era, now cut short in a flash. Seth freakin' Rollins, former world champion, visionary, architect of the Shield, has officially retired from in-ring competition following a tragic car accident that changed his life forever. How did it happen? What does this mean for his legacy? And how has the wrestling world reacted to the heartbreaking fall of one of WWE's greatest modern superstars? This is the full story of how Seth Rollins' legendary WWE career came to an end, without a final match. The Visionary's rise. Before we discuss the tragedy, let's remember what made Seth Rollins a once-in-a-generation talent. Born Colby Lopez, Seth Rollins began his wrestling journey in the independent circuit as Tyler Black. His high-flying style, unmatched intensity, and raw passion quickly made him a fan favorite in Ring of Honor, where he won the Raw World Championship. WWE took notice and signed him to FCW, which soon became NXT. There, Rollins became the inaugural NXT champion, a sign of the dominance to come. In 2012, he debuted on the main roster alongside Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose as the Shield, a faction that tore through WWE like a storm. After years of destruction and dominance, Rollins shocked the world by turning on the Shield, aligning himself with Triple H and the Authority in 2014. That betrayal launched him into superstardom. From Money in the Bank cash-ins to multiple world championships, from iconic feuds to show-stealing matches, Rollins proved again and again that he wasn't just a superstar, he was the standard. Years of greatness. Whether as the Architect, the Kingslayer, or the Visionary, Seth Rollins adapted and evolved like no other. He conquered Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. He became Grand Slam champion. He redefined fashion in wrestling, promos dripping with personality, and entrances that lit up the arena. But while the man was on top of the world, the grind of the business never stopped. Injuries began to mount, especially knee issues stemming from his 2015 ACL tear. Still, Rollins never slowed down. As WWE entered a new era, Rollins remained one of its defining faces, trusted with top storylines, championship gold, and elevating younger talent. Everything was going perfectly, until one night, fate had a different plan. The night everything changed. It was a Sunday night after a live WWE event in Indianapolis. Rollins, scheduled to fly out early Monday for Raw, decided to drive back to St. Louis to be with his family for the night, a drive he had done countless times. But halfway through his trip, tragedy struck. According to the police report and multiple witnesses, a semi-truck lost control during a heavy rainstorm on I-70. The vehicle jackknifed across multiple lanes. Seth, driving a rented SUV, had no time to react. His vehicle collided with the side of the trailer, spinning into a ditch. Emergency responders arrived within minutes. Rollins was extracted using the jaws of life. He was conscious but in critical condition, suffering major damage to his spine, ribs, and legs. He was airlifted to a nearby hospital where he immediately underwent emergency surgery. The wrestling world responds. News of the accident spread like wildfire. WWE issued a short but chilling statement. Seth Rollins was involved in a serious automobile accident. We are closely monitoring his condition and will provide updates as appropriate. Fans and wrestlers alike were shaken. Becky Lynch, Rollins' wife, left a WWE Live event mid-show to be by his side. Roman Reigns, his Shield brother, reportedly broke down backstage when he heard the news. Triple H canceled all public appearances that week and flew to the hospital with WWE executives. Wrestlers from AEW, NJPW, and across the independent scene flooded social media with support, prayers, and tribute posts. #Pray for Seth trended worldwide. Rollins, a man known for his strength and resilience, was now fighting for his life, not in a ring, but in a hospital bed. Weeks in the hospital, Seth Rollins would spend nearly 3 weeks in the intensive care unit. He underwent multiple surgeries on his leg and hip. The damage to his spine was significant. While not paralyzed, doctors confirmed severe nerve damage and a fractured vertebra that would prevent high-impact physical activity permanently. Rollins was devastated. According to insiders, he initially refused to accept the diagnosis. He was determined to rehab, to fight back, to return. But reality was harsh. Doctors told him even one awkward bump could result in permanent paralysis or worse. The man who never quit now had no choice but to walk away. The official announcement. On a special episode of Monday Night Raw, WWE played a somber video package, Seth Rollins Through the Years. From Shield destruction to WrestleMania glory, from betrayal to redemption. Then, live from his home, Seth appeared via video. His face told the story, part grateful, part broken. "This isn't how I wanted my career to end," he said, voice cracking. "But I'm alive. I get to watch my daughter grow up. I get to still be here. So if walking away is the price for that, I accept it." The crowd watching in arenas and at home stood in stunned silence. There were no boos, no disappointment, just love. Backstage, the entire WWE locker room lined up, applauding as the screen faded to black with 4 words. "Thank you, Seth Rollins." Tributes pour in. The tributes were instant and emotional. Becky Lynch posted a photo of them holding hands in the hospital. "My warrior. My heart. My hero." Roman Reigns released a statement. "We debuted together. We dominated together. I love you, brother. Always." Triple H, in tears during a media interview, said, "He was one of the greatest performers I've ever seen, and an even greater man." Fans around the world created tribute videos, artwork, and murals. WWE Network launched a 5-part docuseries, Seth Rollins, The Architect's Blueprint. AEW's Chris Jericho even tweeted, "One of the best of his generation. All the respect in the world to Seth." Rollins' impact wasn't just inside WWE, it was across the entire wrestling industry. Legacy of the visionary. Seth Rollins may never wrestle again, but his legacy is untouchable. 6-time world champion, Royal Rumble winner, WrestleMania main eventer, Grand Slam champion, creator of iconic moments like the heist of the century at WrestleMania 31. He elevated everyone he worked with, from Cody Rhodes to Dominic Mysterio, from Kevin Owens to Finn Balor. His fashion, his promos, his unpredictability, all made him a cornerstone of WWE's most competitive era. And let's not forget, he did all this while reinventing himself every few years, proving that he wasn't just a great wrestler. He was a visionary. What's next for Seth Rollins? So what happens now? Though Seth Rollins can no longer wrestle, WWE has confirmed that he will remain with the company in a major non-wrestling role. Triple H revealed that Rollins will become a WWE creative consultant, helping shape the next generation of stars behind the scenes. There's also